Google Pixel 9. I had a lot of expectations from this smartphone when I first ordered it. That was about more than a month ago, and ever since that I have been using the Pixel 9 as my daily smartphone. And the main question that comes in is that is it worth it to go for the Google Pixel 9? Well, that's what we're here to find out. See, this year Google made big changes with the Pixel 9, and it all starts with the way it feels in the hand. It is super comfortable to use, flat on the sides, boxy edges and lightweight. In fact, it feels a lot like the iPhone. If you put the Pixel 9 and iPhone 16 side by side, you can see the similarity. But that is a good thing, makes the Pixel 9 feel very comfortable to use. I absolutely love the in-hand feel of this smartphone. I've not been using a case on the Pixel 9 because it feels so good in the hand. Also, build quality is superb, feels premium. Now, what are my thoughts about this camera island over here? Well, I like this camera island. It is huge and does stick out a lot, but I like the way it looks. Gives the Pixel 9 an edge, a unique look over other smartphones. So in my honest opinion, it looks really good. So design, build quality, in-hand feel is a good upgrade this year. Ever since Google launched the Pixel series, the cameras have been the main focus, and they have been doing a great job with the cameras. Really good photos across the board. High quality detail with one of the best dynamic range out there. And it has the typical Pixel look. Some people like this processed look and other people don't like this processed look. I belong to the category where I like the processed look of Pixel photos. I have done a dedicated camera review video of the Pixel 9, so if you want to know in depth about the cameras, you can watch that video. It's a great one, people appreciated it a lot, so I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box below. But to give you a brief about the cameras, they are very good on the Pixel 9. Some of the best out there for photos as well as videos. I was really surprised by the video quality of Pixel 9. It shoots really good videos. Performance. This is a very interesting point and has been for a while with Pixels. A couple of years ago, Google stopped using Snapdragon processors and went on a journey of creating their own processors for their smartphones. They call it Tensor, and with this smartphone, they're on the 4th version of Tensor. So Pixel 9 has a Tensor G4 processor, and honestly, the approach of Google with this processor is different from what the industry is doing. Apple also makes their own chipset and they go for the best performance out there. Like the best raw performance that they can get out of the processor, that's what they put in the iPhone models. But Tensor is different. It's still not there yet in terms of the best raw performance, but it is optimized really well for the Pixel 9. In terms of daily usage, I have not noticed any lags whatsoever, and it doesn't heat up as well. It's a very smooth and cool experience. Clicking photos, shooting videos, using Instagram, UPI payments, YouTube, light photo editing here and there, everything works really well on the Pixel 9. Even AI features like Add Me work really well. I've not noticed any issues with AI features whatsoever. So Google has done a good job in terms of optimizing the Tensor G4 for this smartphone. But with that being said, when we see the benchmarks, this one performs more like a mid-range processor and not a flagship level processor. And that difference is noticeable for heavy load. If you play BGMI a lot, maybe like for 3-4 hours, then you will definitely notice the performance deficit in this smartphone. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 smartphones are way better when it comes to heavy loads. Anyway, I don't think people are buying the Pixel 9 for gaming. They are buying it for the entire Pixel experience, and that has been optimized really well by Google, so Tensor G4 is performing well. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I love using Pixel smartphones, the software. Google owns Android and they give one of the best Android experiences out there. Minimal, clean, fast with some great features. I mean, once you use a Pixel, you will get used to that software. May it be customization or useful features like Now Playing. But one weird thing is that the Pixel 9 is still on Android 14 and not on Android 15. So it did not ship with Android 15 out of the box, which is kind of sad. But unlike Apple, Google has shipped AI features with this smartphone, and that is great. There are a lot of AI features everywhere, and one particular AI feature that I use a lot is Add Me. It allows the person clicking a group photo to be in the photo, and it works really well. I've used Add Me in multiple places, and every single time the results surprise me. It works like magic. Similarly, there's a new screenshots app, Pixel Studio, and tons of AI photo editing tools. As far as the use cases of AI features go, that depends on person to person. I've met people who absolutely love AI features, use them on a daily basis, and I've met people who don't care about AI features at all. If you want me to do a dedicated video about AI features of this smartphone, then let me know about that in the comment section down below, because that will be a very interesting topic. Battery life on the Pixel 9 has been good. Not great battery life, but not worst either. For my normal usage, it lasted me throughout the day with like 15 to 20% left towards the end of the day. So I have to charge it in the night or when I wake up in the morning. Basically, I got all day battery life with the Pixel 9. Charging is kind of slow on the Pixel 9 as compared to other Android flagships out there. It is not fast at all. It will take over an hour to charge the smartphone completely, which honestly is not a good experience, and you don't get a charger inside the box. That is also sad. But there is wireless charging and reverse wireless charging as well. That is something that I appreciate. Display is one of the best things with Pixel 9. It is bright, colorful and fast. Watching content on this display is amazing. It does a fairly good job at color reproduction as well. And this is a high refresh rate display which can go up to 120Hz. I have not noticed any issues with the refresh rate whatsoever. It has been a smooth experience. There's also an in-display fingerprint sensor which has been upgraded. It is an ultrasonic fingerprint reader now, which is very fast as compared to previous Pixels. There's also face unlock, which is stupid fast, like way faster than the fingerprint sensor. I use a combination of both face unlock as well as fingerprint unlock. Now there is one thing that is absolutely amazing with the Pixel 9, and that is the speakers. The quality of the speakers is just great. They're loud with a good amount of depth. I mean, the overall sound output is just great. And especially while watching Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, I noticed this, that the speakers are just amazing. Same goes for the haptic motor, one of the best haptic motors out there. The buttons are also very clicky and tactile, but the placement of the buttons is inverted. Like the power button is on the top and the volume rocker is on the bottom, which is not a good placement at all, because it took me about 15 days to get used to the power button. Even now, sometimes I would just press the volume button and then realize that, oh, the power button is a little bit up higher. So placement is very weird and you will have to get used to it. What about call quality? Well, call quality has been good for like 95% of the time. But for the remaining 5%, I have noticed some issues with call quality. Maybe sometimes the call will drop or the person on the other end won't hear my voice clear. So the issue of call quality with Pixels in India at large has been solved, but it is still present, like 5% is still present. So what's the final answer? Is the Pixel 9 worth it? Well, yes, it is definitely worth it and depends upon your use. Obviously, Pixel 9 is not for everyone. It is for specific people. People like me who like a minimal, clean, fast Android experience in a comfortable form factor with great cameras. I personally don't care about raw performance that much because I don't game on my smartphone. My usage is very normal, and for that, this gets the job done smoothly. So if you belong to the same category, then yes, you can go for the Pixel 9 and you will get a very good experience. See, the main thing with Pixel nowadays is the software experience, and that is just awesome. So yeah, that's been it. This was my review of the Pixel 9. Do let me know what you feel of this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go and hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because it will mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.